my Barbie shoe.
Skip. These kids are skipping preteen from 11, 7, 8, right, jumping on to 25, 30, acting like they are already old. It's that the preteen culture is being cancelled. I have so many questions in my head. Who should I blame? Should I blame the kids? Should I blame their guardians or their parents or whoever is taking care of the kids or the society? Children are acting like adults. The phase of going from preteen is now being skipped and jumping right onto 20 years and 25 years with the way that they dress, the way that they talk, the way that they walk, the makeup that they do. It is quite scary. And at this rate, I'm wondering, who should we blame? Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You're the Dystopia Culture Space. I'm Becca. Today we're going to talk about preteen culture and how it's being cancelled in this generation. It's already 2024 and it's scary the amount of kids we see that are skipping their preteens. Okay, right from 8 years old, kids are being dressed in a way that a 25-year-old would dress or would step outside. They have a makeup routine. They have a skincare routine.
I'm 7. Of course I wash my face. I'm 7. Of course I don't use retinol. We love playing with makeup. Who doesn't?
9 years old, 8, and 11 is pretty young for a child to think that they need a skincare routine. It's fine if they have a mild skincare routine, just like maybe even some oil or something that will clear their skin. It's nice, okay, to enhance their baby skin. They are quite young. But for them to be having makeup tutorials, makeup cleansers, be it influencers, that is quite scary. The preteen culture is being cancelled and we need to address it. Now let's talk about the socials that these kids see every day.
All she wants for the holidays is, well, not toys, but skincare products.
All I wanted this year was skincare and makeup.
11-year-old Olivia Clyde is obsessed with beauty products. She showed us her routine.
The first step is I put on my toner.
I think social media has a lot to do with it. So I think Instagram, TikTok, sharing things on social media, watching YouTubers, celebrities, children.
Now, Gen Alphas wake up, take their phone, go on their iPads, go on TikTok, scroll to their house content without much supervision because most parents are busy doing their things and they just give them the iPads to go and do what they want. And for a 6-year-old, scrolling through TikTok, through Instagram, seeing all these kids doing this heavy makeup tutorials, self-care products, and getting all these clothing that are provocative, they are definitely going to be attracted to conform or try to do the same thing or try to be like the people that they are watching. And where is the supervision that they are being controlled when they are watching these kind of influencers? Okay, and automatically the society is canceling preteen, and it's not even a joke. We can see that around, and everybody is quite okay with it, or most people are quite okay with it. Now I want us to talk about either the parents or the guardian looking after these kids or are taking care of these kids.
Normalize little girls wearing little girl clothing. I am so tired of walking out and seeing these babies, these 2-year-olds in mini skirts, in crop tops, in strapless bras, in booty shorts, in tight skinny jeans. Like, I really don't understand how y'all think that's okay. And let somebody comment on it, and then you guys want to be like, oh, stop sexualizing little children. But how's that the case when you're the one putting the child in inappropriate clothing? The only person sexualizing the child.
So talking about the guardian and the parents of these kids, a 9-year-old, 8-year-old, 11-year-old is not working, doesn't take monthly salary to walk into a Sephora store or walk into a makeup store to buy all the skincare products. Okay, it is the guardian, it is the parents, those that are taking care of them, that are in charge of making sure that their kids are okay, they are safe. They are responsible for them. And some parents will go into the makeup store, get all the makeup kit for kids and give it to them.
Spending $1,000 a month on his daughter's skincare.
How does this work? Why would a parent choose to make a 9-year-old wear makeup, wear provocative clothing that will reveal some of their sensitive body parts that will attract or be attractive to men? Who are they trying to impress or please? Are they trying to impose their childhood fantasies on their children? Because this generation is said to be not care about anything, so they can do everything, or they are living their fantasies that they couldn't live through their kids. This is something that I really wonder a lot of time, and I'm thinking these kids can't go to a store, for a makeup store, without their parents' supervision. So they need to be very vigilant about their kids, the way they dress, the makeup that they put on their faces, the way that they enhance themselves, or they push them to go into a store, go and get all these makeup products, whilst they know that it's going to be attractive to other men or older men, okay? Because a 9-year-old wearing provocative clothes is really going to attract a man, and you wouldn't want that for your child or your kids around that age, okay? They need to live their preteens, and that is something we need to address, okay? Now let's talk about society, or the way that society perceive these preteens, or the way that they are being pressured by their peers. So pressured into going to wear this provocative clothes just to impress their mates or the people that they are living around with in the society. Okay, now I don't want to blame the kids much, even though they are 100% part of, or they are the main center of the preteen being cancelled. The adults or the elders are mostly the ones to be blamed. The makeup company that are making this makeup for kids, or the clothing for kids, okay? The society we are living in is now pushing kids to be or conform to this kind of rules or norm, which is really something I can never understand. And I'm wondering, how are they going to grow up with this kind of mindset, with this kind of thinking? How are they going to be able to grow their preteen, enjoy their preteen, understand that they need to be kids, enjoy their childhood before they jump into 25 and start acting like they are older kids? Most celebrity kids are doing this, and we can talk of Alabama Barker, and we can talk of Georgie Bruce. And this is something I'm really thinking about. Are they like a mentor or influencers for these kids to look upon? Are these the right people for these kids coming up to look upon? Meanwhile, there are other celebrities that allow their kids to dress normally, decently for their ages. And I'm wondering, is that something that is supposed to be more common, or are we supposed to accept the provocative ones as the ones we are going to accept in the society for our kids? There's a lot to discuss on that. Let's talk about the awkward preteen phase. The awkward preteen phase. This is a phase where kids need to understand themselves. It is normal or okay for your kid to be awkward. They need to pass through all these stages, okay? From 1 to 2 to 3 to 5, right to 25. You don't just jump from 5 to 25 because you feel like society is pushing you to go into that phase of your life. That awkward preteen phase needs to be lived. It needs to be understood. That is when kids will start to understand themselves better, develop their skills, develop passion for what they love or what they feel passionate about. If I'm awkward about one thing or the other, I will understand the things that makes me comfortable, the thing that doesn't make me comfortable, the things I want in my life. And as they grow into adulthood or teen, they will understand what works for them better. But if we jump from all this awkward phase or awkward preteen phase and jump into teens already, where is that kind of enjoyment? Where is that kind of understanding they will have for themselves to know that this is what I'm good at, this is what I'm better at, this is the stage that I lived, understood, and I learned, okay? Because if they jump right to 25, all the things that they are supposed to enjoy, understand, they will take it along and not learn anything, and they will make several mistakes on the way or on their 25 going. They will make several mistakes because they were not given the chance, or they were not allowed to enjoy their preteens as they were supposed to enjoy, or they were supposed to feel it and make it work. And this is when society needs to be obliged to make sure that these kids are okay. This is when parents need to be responsible to make sure that their kids go through all these phases. And this is where our schools, everywhere that we go, we need to indulge in this kind of education for the kids to understand they are awkward and it's okay. That is a stage everyone passed through, okay? The generations before now went through all these stages and they grew, they understood themselves, and most of them learned and were able to use it judiciously in their lives, and it wasn't really that kind of awkward anymore when they got to understand themselves better. And that is what the kids need to understand, so they are able to live their childhood or their preteens very well and be able to understand themselves without being awkward in their 25s or when they are already adults. That is not what we want for our children or the society as a whole. I indulge most of these parents to be very cautious when it comes to their preteens. We can't cancel the preteen culture. It needs to be there. Children need to grow up in their childhood, enjoy their childhood. Okay, provocative clothing, makeup is not for kids. They need to enjoy preteens before they are teens. Okay, normally preteens start from the ages of 1 to 11 years old or to 12. Immediately they reach 13, they are going into their teens, and that is where the peer pressure will start coming in. So why are we now allowing our 9-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 12 years and 8-year-olds to start dressing like they are in their teens already? Society or people are now saying Gen Zs are aging like milk, and this is true because they are being pressured to dress more than their ages, and they dress like a 35-year-old, and they will start using heavy makeup, going for fillers, butters, all these plastic surgery, and by the time they are like in their 20s, they will start looking like they're in their 40s. And who are we to blame? Society, the parents, the guardians, or who? Let's be vigilant. Let's be more cautious. Let's take care of ourselves and our kids and our sisters and our generation as a whole to make it better. Let preteen culture stand. Let the children go. Let them love their childhood so that when they go to their adulthood, they'll be able to look back and enjoy themselves and think, I did this, I did that, and be happy about it, and not just run to be an adult already. Okay? Subscribe to the channel. Join the family. This is Dystopian Culture Space. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.